Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. I remain your favorite tea girl and your latest spice madam. So today I want to talk about ginger and garlic as alternative antibiotics. I call this particular remedy nature's pharmacy. Okay, so if you are yet to subscribe, please do subscribe. If this is your first time of coming here, I beg you, please subscribe, hit the notification button in case I post any video. You'll be among the first people to see the video. Then another thing is you can share with your friends, and at the same time leave a comment for me. Let me know how you feel about my videos, my friends. So today we are going to talk about nature's pharmacy, ginger and garlic as alternative antibiotics. My dear friends, this video is not a replacement for medical advice. Always listen to your doctor. If you don't feel better after using a home remedy for 2 to 3 days, call your doctor for sick infants as well. Immediately you know your infant is sick, please call a doctor. Don't forget, we have pediatricians. They specialize in taking care of young kids that are sick. So let's go to the business of today. Our bodies are always interacting with bacteria, viruses and other microbes. Sometimes these microbes make us sick. They make us sick. And even if you wash your hands, sleep well, eat healthy, exercise, you can still catch a cold or flu. For example, I was exposed to certain environment last month and I almost died. I went to hospital 3 times, different diagnoses, different drugs, and nothing worked for me until I remembered my home remedy. Do you know what really took care of me? Just this, what I'm showing you here: ginger, garlic. That is all. Though I added bitter cola to my own. So even if you wash your hands or keep it clean, you can still catch one way or the other. So germs are everywhere and they are hard to avoid. Some microbes helps us while others can cause infections. To boost your immune system, you can use herbs that fight infections. Herbs may work slower than drugs but often have fewer side effects and don't cause as much resistance as antibiotics. Let's explore some natural herbal antibiotics. Remember, some germs are very harmful and people with weak immune system like children and elderly people are more at risk. The children, their immune system are still not matured, while the elderly are having weak immune system. So serious infection needs antibiotics to prevent complication. Okay, so what do you do next? Remember, some germs are very harmful and people with weak immune system, like I said, babies, they can easily contact. So some bacteria, fungi and viral infection ginger and garlic can tackle. Let's say when it comes to bacteria, we have a bacterial infection like strep throat, urinary tract infections, that's UTIs, tuberculosis, and there is cholera outbreak in Lagos and a lot of people are dying from it. Many people have been diagnosed, taking treatment and the rest of them. So when it comes to viral infection, you have influenza, that's flu. Then there's another one called human immunodeficiency virus, that's the HIV, caused I think the causes it is caused by this AIDS, which is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. That is it. I hope I'm correct in my pronunciation. So fungal infections like athlete's foot, sometimes you will see your legs being swollen, some redness around your legs, or so these are the examples. So candidiasis, that's yeast infection, like the one you can get from when a man gives you what they call head and the man has some around the tongue. Some people have dirty tongue, they don't clean very well and they put their mouth there and start giving it to you. So this way you can contact yeast infection, or what we call candidiasis, this way. Then there's another one under this fungal infection called Ringworm, you already know ringworm. Sometimes it comes around the head, sometimes it comes around the face, neck, anywhere. And these are part of the infections ginger and garlic can take care of you. So let's see garlic input here. Garlic has a strong smell and flavor for your food, so you can always use garlic to cook. Garlic contains allicin, which fights bacteria, viral infection and fungal infections like I mentioned them earlier. Garlic targets harmful bacteria without affecting beneficial gut bacteria. Yes, then garlic is best consumed raw. When it comes to fighting infection, you don't need dried garlic to fight infection. You need fresh garlic. All you need to do is, if you can't chew it, make it into paste, drop it inside water. Especially in this case, you need it in your tea. You can make it as tea, you can drop it in your hot water and be sipping it gradually. Okay, so garlic in this case is best consumed raw or fresh, or you can also take it as a supplement to retain its benefits. So fresh ginger is more potent than dried ginger or garlic, right? So you can also apply garlic paste on your skin for protection against any plague or outbreak. Like there's this story that some people that was in the ancient days, that some people went to rob some people that has some plagues, and they have to like rub ginger with garlic with what's it called, vinegar, and they were protected, they were not infected and all of that. Until today in France, they still use it to prevent certain things. So when there is Ebola outbreak, cholera outbreak, COVID and the rest of them, you can apply your ginger, mixing it with vinegar. All right, so it is it's proven to be safe and very effective. And now let's look at that of ginger. I've been mentioning ginger instead of garlic. I'm sorry about that. I hope you understand me. So now let's look at ginger in all this. Ginger contains gingerol, which fights bacteria and microbes. I've mentioned those bacteria earlier, so you can replay the video to catch what I said earlier. So ginger helps with stomach issues and infections like diarrhea. If you are purging, you are having running stomach and all of that, stooling, watery stool and all of that, just get your ginger tea, drink. You can add lemon, trust me, it's gonna stop. All right, so ginger also fights skin infection like staphylococcus aureus, soft tissues and respiratory infection. You remember when your throat will be itching you, that kind of sore throat and all of them. Trust me, ginger helps a lot. You can also mix it with garlic. Is not bad at all. All right, so there are so many things ginger helps us to do. Ginger also has antifungal properties against Candida albicans, and can also discourage intestinal worms. Like all these worms sometimes, but nowadays, thank God, you can just take worm medication and they will all pieces in your system and you excrete them out. So ginger is very effective and a very strong antibiotics. Like I said, for best result, consume ginger fresh. You can put it in the tea, or maybe ginger powder. You can put it in your water, but please and please, I want you to take your ginger